Hello everyone and welcome back. Today is going to be a bit of a short flight. We are flying today from Bravo India Romeo Golf Raufarhofn Airport to Bravo India Tango November Thorshofn Airport. Now you can see this is quite a short route. It's a very short route. If I bring up the map, it's there. It's just basically across the bay. Now from here, we have two ways out. So I think we're going to go this way. No, we're going to have to go this way. So we'll go out, along the bay, follow it round and back in. That is our route. So without further ado, let's get into this view. Okay, so first thing to do, nav lights on, battery light on, trim, set that for takeoff, there we go. Throttles are idle, mixture is idle, okay. Put the beacon light on. Of course that's not going to work, need a little bit of both, don't I? There we go. So full rich. And we'll just drop that throttle back down to 1000 RPM. Nice. Okay, alternator on and avionics 1 and 2 on. Altimeter. I can see the weather at BIRG. Wind 124 at 1 knots. Visibility greater than 10 nautical miles. Scattered clouds at 2,000 feet. Temperature 7. Dew point 2.4. Precipitation none. Altimeter 1010 or 29.82. So, directional gyro 29.82. So that's 812. Okay. Is that right? Yeah. That is right. But it also says 1010. Ah, okay, yeah, that looks better. So we're on 1010. Okay. So, I don't think we... no, we don't need that. We'll only cruise at 3,000 feet today, I think. 3,000 will be good. So, as usual, it's just a case of waiting for the oil to rise. In the meantime, we can have a little look. So, luckily, we're at the end of the runway already. We'll take straight off and continue with our view, with our route. There's an exciting video later this week. I will be doing something different. It is, of course, still the Iceland tour, but it's got a little bit of a twist. So look out for that. Now, I'm thinking outside air temperature 6 degrees. We should probably put the pitot heat on, because we are in icing conditions on the ground. Not that great. So, yeah, as usual, I'm just going to wait for that oil temperature to rise. Once it is has risen, what am I on about? We will get taxiing. Like I said, runway is not far, it's right just over there. So, yes, let's continue on our merry way. Okay, we have oil pressure. So, taxi lights on. May as well put the landing and strobe on because we're, like I said, right next to the runway. So, without further ado, parking brakes off. And we'll just roll ourselves round. Nice and slow. Got plenty of time to get into the correct position for the runway. Okay, and we'll just try and line ourselves up before we get onto the gravel, really. Perfect. So, away we go. Not using any flaps today for takeoff, no need. Okay. Airspeed alive. Wow, this is bumpy. I hate gravel. That is 55 knots. Rotate. Whoa. Okay. That's better. Positive rate. Of course, there's no gear up on a Cessna. And I'm going to bring the map up. There we go. So you can see we need to start turning. We'll do that straight away. Come on, that's a bit of a steep climb and a steep turn as well. No need for that. Okay. That looks good. So, let's adjust our heading bug. Put ourselves onto this current heading. There we go. And for vertical speed, just go something nice and gentle. 600 feet a minute. Should be adequate. There we go. Nice. Now I'm going to use this just for now. What do I want? That looks good. There we go. So we've still got the map. We should still have the map. There we go. Like I said, we're going to head out towards the coast. And then we're just going to follow it around. Nice and easy. But I'm going to try and talk as well. Because it's not a very long flight. In fact, if I go back into the cockpit, boost that up, direct to, oops, B. Whoa. No, wrong one. Being very clumsy here. B-I-T. No! B-I-T-N. Perfect. It is only 15 nautical miles if we go straight. We're not going to be going straight though. But just to give you an idea of how close we are, really. Oh, bit of turbulence. Nice. Nice. So we're approaching the coast. I think what we'll do is we'll turn. You can see from here, if we head basically there, so I reckon if we turn about 20 degrees, I can do it now. Wow, we're bumpy. We'll turn to a heading of 150. That should do it, I think. I'm at 2,500 feet, so we will level out soon. And then I'll also lean the engine once we've done that. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Whoops. I just disengaged the autopilot. That was not meant to happen. It's because I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the trim button. Not the one I wanted. So we're almost there. We're about to pass. We're about to hit 3,000. So, 2, 1, now. Alt mode, engaged. Zoom right in so we can see properly. Now, speed is creeping. Let's pull the throttle back a little. And Whoa, we're just getting so much turbulence here. There we go, that looks okay. I'm just playing with the throttle, trying to get the right setting. I think that's it. That's it there. Fuel flow nice and low. Gas temperature, decent temperature. Ground speed is not dropping too significantly. Right. So. There we go. Look at that. So yeah, we're just going to keep on heading down here. We're going to get to the end, the corner there, I think that's the corner, and we'll swing up, and we'll land. Shouldn't be particularly difficult, shouldn't be very long either, to be honest. We could have done this on full throttle, in fact, with no leaning whatsoever, but I thought better of it. May as well conserve some fuel. Yes. Right, I've got some facts. Hold on a moment. Okay, so facts for today. We have Asbrigi is one of the wonders of nature, a well-forested horseshoe-shaped canyon in Oxafjorda. Asbrigi is a part of Jökulsárlófljót Canyon with the Vatnajökull National Park. Within the Vatnajökull National Park. The Jökul's whatever site of the national park reaches from Highway 85 by Asbrigi south to Godafoss, covering an area of 120 square kilometers. Informative visitor center, shop, golf course, and camping site are located nearby. Okay. The rocky island Drangi in the middle of... I've lost the word. Skagafjorda is a flat-topped mass of tuff, rises almost 200 meters out of the ocean. The cliffs serve as nesting sites for around 1 million seabirds and have been used throughout Iceland's history for egg collection and bird netting. Gretti's saga recounts that both Grettir and his brother Illugi lived on Drangi for 3 years and were slain there. The island can only be ascended at one spot. Interesting. And what else have we got? That's it. But this is the last leg, so I've got another one. The Godafoss Waterfall is one of the most spectacular waterfalls in Iceland. Now, I know I say that on every single waterfall. It's just the way it's written by the tourism board, which is where Bill got these facts from. They come from I think they come from information sites online, which will always be vetted by a tourist board, of course. The water of the river Skálfandafljót falls from a height of 12 meters over a width of 30. In the year 1000, the law speaker Poiga Losvetningarigi made Christianity the official religion of Iceland. After his conversion, Poiga threw his statues of the Norse gods into the waterfall. Godafoss Waterfall is part of the Diamond Circle. So I've done the Golden Circle. I've never heard of the Diamond Circle before. That's very cool. And while I was blabbering on, we almost made it to the end of our flight. Not much further to go. You can see we're more than halfway. And the runway, it appears, should be over here. Ah, that looks like it. Whoa! That looks like it should be it there. And that looks like asphalt. Ooh, I like asphalt. Asphalt is good. But for now, yeah, we're just going to continue. I will start descending soon. How soon? I don't know. Maybe I should start descending now, actually. Might be a good idea. Vertical speed, set vertical speed to 600. We don't need to descend very quickly. We'll also go full rich. And we'll pull the throttle back to around 1500. That looks good. We're losing speed very slightly, so not a big deal. As long as we don't lose it too quickly, I guess. I suppose. I kind of got the words suppose and guess mixed up and came out with spes. Very successful. Spes. And yeah, there we go. There's the runway. Over yonder. Out here, bit of farmland, and ooh, that looks cool. That does look very cool. Screenshot. Yeah, that looks nice over there, doesn't it? Bit of mountainry. So I'm trying to get a mix of all the different types of views here, but it is quite difficult, of course, because it's such a short flight. You want to be in the cockpit so you can keep an eye on what's happening. But I also want to show you outside. I suppose I could have recorded it from in the cockpit and voiced it over on a replay outside, but it tends to be quite difficult to match up the commentary with the actual wording, with what's going on, I mean. It's quite difficult to do. Oh, we've come out of whatever turbulence that was now. That's good. Okay, so, if we look at the map, the runways are, no, not that, 2 and 20, so we're going to be heading in on 2. I think what we should do is we should turn 90 degrees, which would be 60. There we go. Because we're on our way down to 1,000 feet, which means we've got enough time, I think, to get in. And, you know, to get lined up and also descend. I think we're good. Runway is over there, so yeah, I think we're okay. Nothing too major. Ooh, that was a bit shaky. What was that about? Especially as we are almost at 1,000 feet. A little bit of clear air turbulence going on here, possibly. So that seems to be the threshold. Right, altitude. Heading of 20. And then I will line us up and get us down. There we go. My plane. So, here we go. Flaps 1. We are high. We need to come down. There's a village there, so I definitely don't want to crash. But we do need to come down. That is for sure. So I'm going to pull the throttle back so that we can try and get the flaps out while also descending fairly rapidly. We've got 4 white lights at the moment. We've got some pappy lights at this runway. And yeah, we're not doing very well at being on profile, it seems. So I'm just going to switch hands like normal. That's better. That's better. So we're centered. And we are now back on profile again. Good. Pull the throttle down further. Okay. Okay. We're just rolling out. I will apply some brake. Trying to do some light brake pressure, but it didn't work. Instead it was quite drastic brake pressure. Need a bit more power. Keep those revs above 1000. Okay. Whoa, okay. Slow, slow, slow. This is where some real brake pedals would be nice. Rather than using my G29s, they're quite sticky. They're very sensitive. That wasn't a bad landing. I think I did pretty well there. Or at least not terribly. Not terribly is better than terribly, I suppose, even if it's not pretty well. And you'll notice that I'm talking nonsense. Right, flaps up. There is a turning just up ahead on the left. I think we can turn the pitot heat off now as we're on the ground. Yeah, we'll check the replay. I think we've got enough time left in this video to do that. Ideally, all of these Iceland tour videos would be half an hour, but it's become very difficult to do that, to be honest. Yes, 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 more power, more power. Oh, look at that. This is the first static plane that isn't a Cessna we've seen. Come on, girl. We can, of course, turn off the landing lights and strobe lights. And I think we'll park up in front of whatever this is. The porter cabin for the airport. Okay. Let's get the parking brakes on. Turn the taxi lights off. Get this boy back down to 1000. Okay. Get those buses turned off, as well as the alternator. And there we go. Woo! Battery off as well. Nav, beacon. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I'm quite impressed. Let's go and have a look. Oh, it doesn't matter if the directional gyro is aligned. Hang on. Oh, a little bit further. Here we go. So, let's have a look. No, we can do it at normal speed, I think. Pretty good. Three wheels down. Not very happy about that. I would much prefer if we could do this properly. Well, there we go. Let's just, this is where I keep having a problem. Because I keep finding... Yes. When I come back to the plane after a replay, I quite often find that everything is reset. Things are on, and the engines are on. See, things the flaps are. It thought the flaps were down again. Alright, that's done. So, let's have a quick check of the maintenance report. We didn't earn very much for that flight, but it's better than nothing. So, everything's good. Oil fluid, we've got 7 quarts. Okay. And we should have 5 to 8. Well, I think that's okay. Oil type, yeah, it's fine. We're using SA50. Ages until we change it. Could change the spark plugs, but we don't need to. GPS, okay, so all the avionics are okay. Instruments are okay. Bit of wearing on the tyres, left and right. Front tyres good though. Brakes are good. Okay, so we are done. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I will see you again soon for the next leg, which, like I said, is going to be a little bit of a treat. So, look forward to that. For now, I will see you soon. Bye-bye.